So while gardening, we talk a lot about soil, we talk about amending it, we talk a lot about compost, and it can be a lot of overwhelming options when you first get started. And it seems to be either unobtainable, expensive, or long term because we start our compost piles. We know that we're not going to get the return over that for at least 6 months to a year as it breaks down and turns into soil. So, what do we do? What if I told you you have the ultimate source of fertilizer within yourself? And that would be urine. Before you completely tune me out, let me tell you about it. I first came across the concept of using urine as fertilizer from One Magic Square, my new favorite gardening book, and she was listing some other options like, cow manure, the usual suspects, and then she mentioned urine, and this is what she has to say about it. Human urine is a sterile commodity and was once widely used in first aid to treat wounds when water was putrid. It is still used for the fulling of cloth and dyeing of yarn in cottage industries. Urine contains the growth hormone auxin and comes free. A lidded bucket in the bathroom allows those household members who are purpose-built to aim well into it. Take the bucket to the garden tap and fill up with water. Spread liquid across yet-to-be-planted garden beds and around fruit trees, especially citrus. No smell lingers, and since the stuff is sterile, no dangers to health occur. So cheap. I was going to let that information just stay right there. But funnily enough, when the universe kind of puts something in your path that's like a new thing, you suddenly kind of see it in more places than one to kind of validate it. So I was on, Reddit, a Reddit gardening thread. Somebody brought up urine. And I was on like a Facebook gardening group, and somebody brought up urine. And I was like, oh, maybe this is not like that controversial of a topic. And why is urine such a great source of fertilization? Well, that's because it contains nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, all sorts of things that you want to enrich your soil with to get healthy harvest. So I won't make you watch me mix the mixture, but what you want to do is you want to take your urine and you want to put about 10 parts water in with it and mix it together and then water your plants. And you can do this in a large batch in a larger container and then maybe pour it into here. But now you're going to want to go water those plants. And how often should you do it? So I've seen conflicting information. Some things say, maybe once or twice a month. Some say you can do it 3 to 5 times a week. So really just do it and maybe wait a while and kind of see how your plants take to it. And then, add more accordingly. I'm going to water my PTP with the PP mixture and see how it goes because I've got a couple that are sort of turning yellow, so they might need a boost of nitrogen, and so we'll see how they go. Now we just have to wait to see how our plants take to this fertilization method. But the thing that I found so unique and really cool about this is that God didn't create us to be in adversity with nature. And He provided us with so many tools and resources within our own general areas, our own bodies, to connect with the world around us and to sustain ourselves. So I find it so unique that this is the first time that I'm hearing about this used as a fertilizer, and I'm excited to do more of it. So I will let you know the results of what I've done so far, but I'm pretty confident in it now that I've read up on it. Let me know, is this totally new information for you? Is it totally ick factor for you? Or have you heard of it before? Have you tried it? And what were your results? Let me know in the comments. All right, guys, I would love it if you gave me a follow if you're also interested in other frugal girl, finding things out along the way kind of content, because that's what I'm all about. So with that being said, you guys have an awesome week, and I will talk to you soon.